All right, it is the top of the hour. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad you're back here with us for our last Bollywood Dancing and Brain Health. My name's Nicole Ware. I am the Associate State Director for Outreach and Advocacy with AARP in Cincinnati. I hope you've enjoyed the series. Some of you have started putting in chat that where you're hailing from, that you've been to the aarp.org/brain health website. We'd love to just hear from you to see what you've learned, what you've enjoyed, any brain health tips that you found particularly interesting. So to start us this morning, this session is intended to be informational and educational and does not constitute medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. You should always seek the advice of a physician or other qualified healthcare provider for diagnosis and treatment of your specific medical needs, for questions regarding personal health or medical conditions, and before beginning or changing any treatment, activity, program, or dietary plan. So again, many of you have been with us for several weeks now, and you know that each week we share a brain health tip. So this week's brain health tip is get 7 to 8 hours of sleep within a 24-hour period. A person who is 50 should not expect to sleep like they did at 25. You may have to put a little bit more effort to get some restorative benefits out of sleep, but there are several things that support good sleep, like getting regular daily exposure to light, and you might have guessed it, physical activity. So for more tips and information on brain health, visit aarp.org/brain health. I have put that link in the chat. If you have questions about today's Bollywood session and dancing, go ahead and put that in the chat, and Trishia, our Bollywood instructor, will answer them at the end of the event. So Trishia, for the last time, what you got for us this week?
Hi, thank you so much, Nicole. I'm so excited to be back. This is our fourth and final class for this series, so it's been a lot of fun. Again, my name is Trishia, and I'm with LTR Dance, and we teach Bollywood and classical Indian dance classes for all of our students across the US, virtually and in person, California and Florida. So today we have a final, really fun, family-friendly dance. It's called Sweety, Tera drama, which means the guy is teasingly saying that the girl is a bit of a drama queen, but in a nice way. So that's the meaning of our song. Let's get warmed up first. Like every other class, we're going to do a gentle warm-up, and you could just follow the movements along with me. And we'll do that to music. So I'm going to turn on our music. And everyone, just make sure you have a good amount of space around you. And we're going to step side to side. Right, two. And bringing the arms up. And down. And breathe in. Up. And exhale. And some more. One. And last one. Up. Okay, and let's do shakes. Side to side. Shake out those wrists. And up. And stretch the arms up. And bring down. The side to side motion. And up. Nice. And down. Alright, and let's stretch the arm over just to get a side stretch. Very gentle. And breathing to the other side. Nice. And then twist. the other way. And turn the neck side to side. And gentle neck stretch. Go as fast or slow as you like. Keep it gentle. Alright, and we're stepping side to side. Up. 5, 6, 7, and hands down. Okay, let's do some shakes. And bring them down. Last one. All right, thank you. Let's jump into our main song today. Again, the song is called Sweety, Tera drama. So there's some intro music in the beginning, and we're going to start it off with some side steps. So let's do, have your hands on the hips, and I'm going to shrug my shoulders down. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to shrug them up, you can do that too. You can try shrugging them down as well if that works. And then right after that, you're going to hear this music change a little bit, and I'm going to do a clap. So you could either do a regular clap or my twisty clap. So the twisty clap, I'm just taking my hands, they're facing opposite directions, and I'm turning my hands around like that. So I'm going 1. And then, of course, you could do a regular clap and bring the hands back, okay? So on the rhythm, we're going to do 1 clap, and then lean back and do 2 shrugs in the back here. And then lean forward again, clap, shrug, shrug, clap, shrug, shrug, clap, shrug, shrug. Okay? So let's try that in the beginning intro music and see how that feels. And claps. 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to turn it up a tiny bit. Let me know if the volume feels okay to you. Let me see if that works here. But that was our clap. Again, you can do a regular clap or the front twisty clap. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, right after that is our first action. So I'm going to, we'll call this our light bulb move. It's a pretty standard, fun move that you can use anywhere. And I'm going to step to the side that I'm doing my light bulb. So if you're starting on this side of your hand, with this hand, you can step on that side. Step, 2, 3, 4. I'm working in my hip. You can simply step on that side and stay in spot, whichever way works well for you. I'm going to move it a little bit to the side, 3, 4, okay? And keeping it up here at eye level. Next side, I'm going to turn to the other side and twist 2 hands. So both hands are now turning this way. So if this is working, then you can turn them around. You can have them pushing both down, pushing both up. Again, whichever combination you are comfortable with. I'm going to show it this way when I'm doing it on the music and stepping on that side. So 4 counts on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch to the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be near my hip. Okay, shoulder, hip. Let's do that on music so you can see what that sounds like. Clap, shoulder. And 1 hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. right, so I know that feels like it's a little bit quicker on the music, but we'll do it a few times so you get the hang of it. Now you have some more fun music in the middle, and actually right before this line plays, you hear the word music, which it's just a fun way of saying music. So in our music sequence, we can bring your arms up and let's do one. You could do push, 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 push. Okay, so both arms are going to be up and I'm going to push one side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then bring them down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then we're going to repeat your Bareli line with the twisting hands on both sides. Let's do that whole sequence. Side shoulders. And right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulders. All right, how was that? I know it feels like it goes pretty fast. And our step side to side is fast. So to increase this, the level, you can, again, move side to side. And to simplify it a little bit, modify it, you can do it in spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, let me show you the next line is the girl's line. So we're going to point side to side, okay? The girl here is complaining that the guy is teasing a little bit too much. So we're gonna point one side here. I'm going to work in a Bollywood wrist and flared fingers move. So this is what it looks like if you want to follow along with me and do it that way. If not, then you can just have a flat palm and point out that way as well. So simplified version is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And those who want to Bollywood it up with me, you can flare those fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's do that 4 count, and then we got the next line coming up. Let's do it from the top and include that last line. And we clap. And side. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, only with fingers. 1. All right, how's that feeling so far? Everyone's feeling okay? We're going to do that one more time before we get into the main verse, okay? Because I know it flows a bit quickly and flies by. So make sure with this last move that we're doing, if you are comfortable, you can still do that double step. So step, drag the other foot, step, and then the other way. Step, slide, step. That's how I'm really getting movement side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one more time for the modified version. If you don't want to move side to side, it's just shifting your weight side to side. You could do it that way, or you could just step and not move to the side. You could do it that way. Okay, whichever way feels comfortable. Let's do it one more time, just to make sure everyone feels comfortable with that. shoulder, 2, shoulder, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, music, and 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 1, 2, and finger side. Great, thank you. Okay, let's do the next line. We're just going to take our thumbs and point them into the shoulders, like that. And I'm going to rock it side to side. So bring one shoulder back and then the other shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I'm doing the move without my hands in the way, I am moving my shoulder back to back, okay? So we're getting lots of that arm-shoulder movement in for us today. And we're going to do about 8 of these, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so get as much movement as you like in there. And no worries, we got lots of time, and then you can go back to the link and relearn it and keep dancing. Let's see, let me show you this next line. This is the shoulder line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. Alrighty, so we've got actually 12 of those, okay? So let's do a little bounce step. Again, this is the optional bounce step. If it's not working, we can just bend the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you got a few to happen there, so make sure you pick one that you like. You can keep your one foot in front and one foot in back for balance and just bounce here. I'll probably do it that way on music with you. So let's do that whole line. And then the next line is Sweety, Tera, drama. Sweety, your drama. So let's do this arm roll. I'm gonna just roll my arms between the elbow and the wrist, this whole area, probably once or twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm gonna shake my hand down, okay? Whichever side you wanna start on. My roll side, I was gonna point it towards the front diagonal and then shake the hand down on the same side. Now I'm gonna repeat the arm roll on the other side and shake the hand down on the other side. Okay, we'll do that about 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, shake it down, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, shake it down, 2, 3. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, round, 2, 3, 4, shake it down, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, well, lots of wrist movement in here today. So, very nice. Let's do that line from the top. And shoulders. One hand, now 2 hands. And point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shoulders. Are we going to go faster? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Let me adjust that speed for you. We're gonna do this arm roll a little bit faster than what I did. Let's do that together without the music. So I'm gonna go roll 2, 3, 4, shake 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be that speed, okay? Let's slow it down a little bit to practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, shake 2, 3, 4, roll 2, 3, 4, shake 2, 3, and faster. Roll 2, 3, 4, shake 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, shake 2, 3, 4. Okay, hopefully that feels okay. Let me do that last little line on music because I switched the timing up a little bit. Roll 2, 3, 4, shake. Roll 2, 3, 4, shake. So yeah, I know it feels fast. I am also putting the other hand on the hip if you want to do that with me while you're doing the shake. So you can leave it hanging or in the hip if you prefer. Okay, so now let's do the very next line and keep adding on, and then you're almost done with your whole sequence today. So let's do, we've got our music, so we'll repeat that music line. 1, 2, 3, and then there's a hip, 1, 2, okay? And if you don't want to do hips, you can lean side to side, 3, 4, okay? I'm so used to doing hips because we use it all the time, but either way is really great. 1, 2, 3, hip, or lean, 1, 2, 3, hip, okay? So you'll hear it in the music. There's 3 beats of music, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, which will be your hip. Let's do that on music, and then again from the top. I'll just go from the very beginning. And play it. And let's clap. And music. 2, 3, 4, and in shoulders. And one hand up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll. Shake. Roll. Shake. Okay, hands up. Up, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3, 4. I'm feeling that speed, so that is pretty quick, but it's a lot of fun. Let me do this part a little bit slowly again for us, okay? So the music part, we're doing push, 2, 3, shake, and then 1, 2, 3, and then bring it down, because next part changes. Alrighty, so let me show you the new line, and then we will repeat the next part. We're going to do, let's scoop side to side. So this is almost like a swimming stroke side to side. I'm just pushing the arm out to the sides, okay? I'm gonna walk 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's walk front 2 and then back 2. Alrighty? Front 2, back 2. With my back step, it's a little stop sign pushing out to the front. Okay? So let's do that again, both sides. 1, 2, back, 2, and then the same thing this side. Same hand is starting. 1, 2, back, 2. Let's do it again. 1, 2, back, 2, 1, 2, back, 2. Okay, so I'm just turning side to side, but the movement is the same thing. I'm starting with the same hand. Alrighty, let's do the same one a little bit quicker. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will show you on music. And this is your main verse. And music, hands up. 2, 3, and hit, 1, 2, 3, and down. Push. 1, 2, push. Perfect. All right, so that was the new line, and I think that went pretty good. So let's add it all together, do it from the top, and finish off the choreo. Everyone's doing great. Let me bring it back here. And claps. And one hand, 2, 3, and shake your hands. 1, 2, 3. Music, hands up. And shoulders. 2 hands. And 1 hand to the side. Turn the wrist. And shoulders. And roll it. Shake, 2, 3. Go. Roll. Shake, 2, 3. Hands up. 2, 3. Up. 2, 3. And stepping out. Push. 1, 2, push. Okay, side to side. Repeating. And shoulders. And roll it. Shake, shake, shake. Go. And we did it. You finished the whole routine. So that was the end of the routine, but we're gonna do it again to make sure everyone's comfortable with the choreo, okay? So one more thing with the, in the beginning when you hear the word music, thank you. When you hear the word music, you can, there's a beat there for it. So that way you know that you're doing this arm, raised arm part. And that happens twice, okay, in the whole song. So let's try it again together. Thank you so much. Let's do it again. Side, 2, 3, 4, and clap. 2. Music. Hips over shoulders. And shoulders. And you've got music. And swim. Stop. Stop. Swim. Push. Side to side. And those shoulders. And roll it. Shake, shake, shake. All right, nice job. Thank you. Let's see what this question is. Do the whole sequence. Yes, we've just did, that was the whole sequence for today. So I am going to add, let me see, right before your verse. So this line comes first, shoulders. I'm gonna have one foot behind the other and then do this shoulder rock, right? And then there's a big beat there. So if you want to join me in doing a bit of a jump, you can do that. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these. And then there's a big beat there. So you can jump into it and then roll. So when I get into that rhythm and really have fun with the music, I do jump a little bit more, which you probably noticed. So let's do, say we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and Sweety, Tera drama. And then we step into this arm roll, okay? And then my arm roll again is side to side. We're doing a lot of that side to side step so you can get good practice with it throughout the whole routine. So 1, 2, shake, 2, 3. And that's the other thing that I wanted to just spend a little bit of time on is the hip movement. So my hips are gonna go in, if you're working in the hips. If not, then you can lift up the knee or do a bounce with it. So 1, 2, 3, or even the 1, 2, 3. And my default is the hips, 1, 2, 3. All right. So again, try out whichever way you enjoy. Lovely, lovely. Let's do that one more time on the music and try and add in that high energy jump in there. Ready to go? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Music. And shoulders. One hand, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Question out. And step 1 foot back. And rock the shoulders. And jump. 1, 2, shake. 1, 2, shake. Up, 2, 3, hip, hip. 2, 1, 2, push, and on the side, push. And question. 1, 2, side shoulders, and jumps. Shake it down. Shake, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Alrighty, I have one more additional thing on this move, and then we'll do it one last time before we go. So this action, I'm going to have my palm facing down, and then when I turn it up, that's when the fingers flare. So instead of doing it like this. So this is a little more of an Indian classical style, but you could do it in any dot style and put it in there. So that's why you're going to see, it looks like nice and graceful as well, right? So we're going to keep the palm down first, then turn it, and then flare out the fingers. 1, 2. And then I'm going to add in the head nod up with the hand. 1, 2. So you see that happening together. 1, 2. So let's try that, because that happens twice in our sequence today. So add in that little detail, and let's do it one last time. And hands up. And shoulders. And one hand. And here's your wrist turn. Up, up. And shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, hands up. 2, 3, hip. And right. 2, back. 2, front. 3, back. And that question hand up. Turn it up. And jump. 1, 2, shake. 1, 2, shake. 2, shake. Last one. All right. Nice job, everyone. I think we got through it. We did a few rounds, so hopefully, I'm just moving my fan over. It got hot. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the kudos here. Let's see if we have any questions for Trishia. I know we had one question about the music. I think we have that every week. You want to put that in the chat?
Let me add in the song name is called Sweety, which is, you don't need any translation there. Sweety, Tera, drama. So there's a lot of English in that one. Sweety, your drama.
Oh, that's neat. Someone's creating a Bollywood playlist of songs.
Oh.
How do we get more senior Bollywood classes?
Yeah.
So AARP, this is AARP's last session, at least for now. You never know. Maybe we'll bring it back. Since it was so popular, I'm certainly considering it. And of course, you can go to the YouTube page. I will put that in chat again if you want to go back and see any of the past sessions. And this is coming through really fast, Trishia. What's it saying? More, please. More. That's really
more. Yes, we'd love to.
Trishia continuing with us. So Trishia is working with AARP on this, so she's not going to continue with us, but you can find Trishia. Look right there in her name there. I'm sure she'd love to have you.
Yes, please do look it up and let me know. You can DM me. We have the website and everything up there. So thank you so much for having me, though, Nicole. It was really fun.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so.
Oh, great. Somebody's granddaughter joined. That's so sweet.
Oh, that is neat. So again, we want to thank you for joining AARP today. And if you're interested in joining AARP as a volunteer, you can just go to aarp.org/volunteer here. You can volunteer with us anywhere in the 53 state offices. That includes Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and Washington, D.C. So we did record today's session. I have put that YouTube link in chat. Remember, the brain health tip for this week is to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep within a 24-hour period and get regular daily exposure to light and physical activity. So we want to thank you for joining us this past few weeks. If you want to volunteer, there's the link there. And if you'd like to join AARP for more virtual sessions, go to aarp.org/VCC. Thanks for joining us. Have a good time.